Hi, welcome. I'm John,
And I'm Angel.
and we're here with online Filipina dating. So, you know, one of the biggest questions that comes up about online dating is the age. You know, is age a number, or what does this age gap really mean?
Age is a number, but it's time to find out what does it really mean.
Well, sometimes I could say from the Western standards, dating a younger woman in the Western men's view is sometimes considered a privilege or something that you try to do. Uh, and you often hear the stories, oh, he ran away with a younger woman and so forth. And is there really a connection that happens between the young and the old, or is it just a connection that happens between personalities and people? And that's what we're going to look at here just in a quick second. If we look at I have to be gentle here. If we look at the Western mindset of a 19-year-old girl, I'm speaking for a girl because I'm a guy, and the mindset of a 19, 20, or 21-year-old girl is set to go out. She sees herself equal as the 19, 20-year-old men, and that's where she wants to find her partner with, is in that kind of 2 or 3 year age range, plus or minus. The 19-year-old girl feels like she wants to go out and party. She just turns 18, 19, 20 years old. Then we get drinking involved. That's another element that comes in as young women get older, and then they go partying, and it just kind of crashes on there. Now let's put this in contrast. Ever since Filipinos are little girls, what are they taught? What are Filipinos taught when they're little girls about responsibility, family, and such?
We thought about to respect elders, respect your mothers and fathers, and when you get married, respect your husband.
Yeah, that's it. And part of that, you didn't hear go out and party. You didn't hear things like go out and sow your oats and try to find balance in your life. Now that might be what the Filipino men try to do, but for the ladies, the women, that's not something that they do. When they're 19 or 20 years old, is it fair to say that once they finish their education, that the Filipino woman seriously starts looking for a positive relationship, a
Yeah.
man to come into her life?
Yeah.
'Cause
Our parents used to say that no love life first. Finish your study, finish your college, then when you graduate and have a work, have a job, then you can start have having a love life.
Yeah, and that's where online dating really changes the picture of things. Before I go there, though, I want to talk about the Filipino man. If we're looking at the 1819 Filipino man and the Filipino relationships with the 1819 Filipino girl, what does that relationship look like? I would say, and I want to hear your side about it. I want to hear about the playboy attitude.
Mm-hmm. Um, those younger age, um, boys most especially, um, they are not content with just one girlfriend. They hide things. They are um, we, we don't know that he has another girlfriend in another town. So that's what playboy means.
It's almost like a rite of passage where young Filipino men feel like they have to have a girlfriend here, and 2 or 3 girlfriends all at once
Mhm.
when they're that age.
Yeah, but not only boys, some girls that doing that thing too. That's why in online dating you have to be careful to choose the one that you're looking for, because there are girls or ladies are playing with the boys too.
Yeah, and we'll talk to them about scammers But in online dating, again, what is the Filipino looking for? Let's say average, 21 to 25-year-old Filipino girl looking for. She's looking for a man that's responsible.
Yes.
And she probably can't find that man in her local area, in her town in the Philippines.
Yeah. It's hard. If there is, then not, that's not oftenly happen.
Yeah.
Maybe she can find from another cities or another country.
Yeah, but they don't have the transportation, they don't have the infrastructure, and they don't have the social network that we have here. So oftentimes, the Filipino ladies, the Filipinas, will start, going to online dating, and they're looking for, they're looking for men that are responsible. They're looking for men that have established their career, have some kind of income that they can, raise a family with, and that they can have a successful chance. Many times you're not going to find that with a Filipino young man, but with foreigners, they can find it pretty easily.
Yeah, because we think that we can find the serious guy in another country rather than in our own country, because we're looking for love, so it's really hard to find your true love.
It is. And with techniques that we've taught in other videos and in our blog about how to search for these women, I want to share a story about me personally. When I was, quote, searching, I would what do you call it, like wink or make contact with women, but then at the same time, they're making contact with me. And as a Westerner, I was overwhelmed and shocked that these girls, 18, 19, 20 years old, were seeking me out to develop a relationship with. So I got curious and I asked them, I said, why is it that you're looking at me? I'm so much older than you. And they'd say, oh, I'm looking, because they have broken English, they'd say, oh, I'm looking for a responsible man. And I'd say, okay. Then I'd ask again, I'd say, what does your dad, your mom and dad think about dating an older man like me? And they say, oh, it's always the same. They want me to be happy and successful in a relationship.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter how old the man was to them. They don't have this age mentality in the Philippines. They see, a positive relationship. They see a successful man. They see all of these other good features before they see, gray hair, and before they see, older people. And Filipino ladies have been taught to respect their elders. They've been taught to respect, men, because men are the leaders in the household and of the family. And they've been taught, again, since little girls, to love and support, the church, their family, and then their husband when they come to it. So when you see replies coming back in your online dating adventures, be aware that you will get them at 18, 19, 20 years old. I don't want to say that they're gold diggers, but they're just looking what everybody else is looking for, to be loved and to be cared for. So that's what it is. So what is the right age difference when you're looking at women across the world? What is a proper age limit? Do you think there is one?
I cannot think of that. I don't think there's age difference or something.
An age tolerance? I don't either, because whether you're looking for, you can type in your search looking for somebody between this age range, this height, this weight. You can get all of that information. But what truly matters is once you start communicating with the techniques that we show, that you develop a relationship with them and you find out if you like them. Do you like them? Do you like people at the age of 22? Do you like people at the age of 32? Do you like the people at age 42, which might still be 20 years younger if you're 62 years old? And the answer is, maybe you do, maybe you don't. It's just like everybody else. You have to find the person and find that personality that gets you to connect. And there is no age limit with that. Now, that be said, I know I'm doing all the talking. That be said, if you try to develop a relationship with a 25-year-old and say you're 55 years old, it's going to be expected that you do some of the activities that 25-year-olds want to do. What does an average 25-year-old want to do? I don't know. Maybe they have a hobby. Maybe they like to go dancing. Maybe they play a sport. Maybe they like to run and jog every morning. And you, as the other side of that partner relationship, are you able to support and participate in those 25-year-old activities? Now, the opposite of that is also true. The 25-year-old woman needs to be able to understand that they're marrying a 55-year-old man. Are they okay with, say, sitting at home watching a movie? Are they okay with maybe running their 3 miles a day by themselves? Are they okay with doing these other hobbies and interests that they have within the relationship? So it truly does go both ways.
Yes. Yeah?
So to kind of sum it all up, is your age compatible? And you'll have to answer that on yourself, because we just went over, do you like to run? Do they like to run? Do you like sports? What are those compatibilities that make you a relationship with each other?
Yes.
What are those going to be? So I'm going to make the statement that there is no age gap. I don't care.
Me too.
If you're a 65-year-old man and you're looking at somebody 19, 20 years old, that's going to turn some heads in the Western culture. But if you're walking down the street with 65 and 20 years old, you're not going to get a second look in the Philippines. You're walking through Cebu Mall and you have a 23-year-old girl in your arm and you've got gray hair and you look like you're 70. People aren't going to look twice, because they don't have that connection that the Western world has. Now, how is your family going to respond to that? If you come home and you say, oh yeah, I'm dating a 25-year-old girl and we're going to get married in 6 months, how's your mom? How's your brother? How's your family? How are your friends going to react to that? And I'll tell you one thing, first 2 words that come out of their mouth are
what?
Gold digger.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to defend yourself with that relationship.
Yeah, because you're the only one who knows better her. You know her better, so you have to defend it.
So if you agree with me, go out and do your searches, go out to the online platforms, find somebody, because that's the most important thing. Find somebody that makes you happy. Find somebody that you make them happy. Yes. Find somebody where this relationship goes both ways, and you two will have a long and happy relationship.
And most of all, I would suggest you guys to take your time to know each other better. Don't be in a rush. Just know each other better and meet in person, and
have a great relationship.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And like our channel and leave some comments, you guys, if you think this video is helpful for you.
And thank you for watching.
Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.